Hey guys, you might want to strap in for this one. It's a bit long. That's because it was a pain in my ass. Whoever says perspective in art is easy is a psychopath. A literal psychopath. I probably worked on this for like 4 hours at least. Because I literally, you can see in this beginning part that I am just struggling with, like, placement and size and all this other shit, and I just, oh god. That being said, I'm really proud of how it turned out, and I really, really like it. It was such a pain in my ass. Props to, like, the people that animated this scene. So I probably should have prefaced this by explaining, what I'm doing. So, hello everyone. So I am drawing a screen cap. I'm kinda gonna do a series of screen caps from this one scene that I really like because they really show good perspective and just, like, action poses, I guess is the right word or phrase. So it's gonna be a series, but this is the first one in the series. It's gonna take a while for me to get this done because I'm gonna need a break for a couple of days, not drawing big ass pieces, because this one took it out of me. I kind of have a headache. And it might not look complicated to you, but it was very complicated to me. The reason I did this is because this whole fight scene between Amity and Hunter was phenomenal. The animation was so fluid, and I actually found out that Donna Terrence, the creator of the Owl House, was the one that storyboarded and, like, animated most of this scene, which is absolutely astounding. She's so talented and deserves all the credit for just amazing. All the love to her, but, you know, I wanted to draw, I collected the screenshots for the other ones I want to draw from this scene, and those will be out, you know, whenever I get to them, whenever I'm no longer drained. I literally, I texted my dad, and I was like, well, I sent him the picture, and I was like, well, it's time to sleep for 50 years, because that literally took 50 years off of my life. And I also told a friend that, too. So now, the next couple of speed paints are probably just gonna be really low-key. I'm probably gonna draw some of my original characters, because I'm working on some stuff right now, so be on the lookout for that. But anyways, back to this scene, because, it was gorgeous. I really thought Hunter was gonna, you know, I feel like if he didn't see the key around Amity's neck, he might have considered, you know, not being an ass. But he kind of, you know, he saw the key and he was like, oh god, the key, I can give it to Bellows so he doesn't, like, chuck me away and abandon me. And I honestly, I felt bad. I felt so bad, for him, honestly. Like, I couldn't even be really mad at him, because he just was trying to because the whole episode, he just thinks that, like, Bellows is gonna throw him away and get rid of him because he's of no use to him, and it's like this whole thing. I'm just like, Hunter, babe, no, no. Oh, this man is manipulative and toxic, and, like, I wish he saw that, but obviously it's, you know, when you're in that situation, it's hard to see, and I really believe that Hunter really cares for Bellows, and I can't tell if Bellows cares for him in the same way that, you know, Hunter cares about him. I really can't tell, because sometimes I'm like, ooh, you know, maybe he cares about him, and then other times I'm like, no, he's literally just using him for this day of unity or whatever. So, I don't know. But this whole, you know, and then you go over to Amity, and you know, she's basically just like, at the end of it, she would have kicked his ass if he wasn't like, ooh, you know, like, fucking, meh, like, taunting her. She just wants her girlfriend to be left alone. She wants Luce to be safe, and, you know, it's so sweet. She's just like, don't come after Luce. And I'm like, Amity, you're too pure for this world. And, you know, hopefully I'll get a speed paint done of Amity, just Amity, because I love her. Her character development was so good. So good. In this entire fight scene, she just kicked ass. Like, Hunter would throw something at her, and she would throw something back 10 times worse. I'm just like, dang, girl. Go off. Like I said, the animation was just gorgeous in this entire scene. It was so I saw the scene, you know, kind of the very, very rough draft of the scene that Dana had animated. And I commented, it was in a TikTok, and I commented, and I was like, I aspire to animate like this, because if you don't know, I am going to school for animation. So I'm like, I aspire to animate this good. Like, literally, queen, slay. So I loved Eclipse Lake. I loved everything about it. It was, you know, it wasn't, I thought people were saying that it was gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be so heart-wrenching and destroy us, but I mean, you know, Hunter having a mental breakdown kind of was like, oh no, Hunter, no. Because he was like, I'm just digging my grave. You want me to dig you one too? And I'm just like, oh my god, dude. I'm just like, poor guy. He can't catch a break. He really can't. He really was digging himself a grave. But, anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this speed paint. I worked really hard on it. It took me forever. And the thing is, I work really fast, so forever to me might not be forever to some artists. I just tend to work very fast, and that's good. You know, I'm not saying that's bad, but I always feel like if I don't work for very long times on it, that my art isn't like good. Like, time equals the quality of my art, which it literally doesn't. But we'll talk about that in another video. But rant over about this speed paint in the episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!